Hello guys. So I uploaded as game theory, both the technique and one more technique for OR replacement theory. We successfully uploaded. So let's see how the classes and all. Just put it in the comment box. What is your feedback and all? And now again, I'm going to teach you the transportation problem. This is one of the very important question for the final examination. So all of you concentrate. In the transportation problem, we have three method. Now one is called northwest corner rule, that is NWCR, and the second one is called matrix minima method or least cost method, and one more Ogle's approximation method. But the Ogle's approximation is not that. So only for the two methods were academic. One is called northwest corner rule and one is called matrix minima method or least cost method. Now question is ready. So I'm going to start method number one. So that is called northwest corner rule. So very important. So look at the question is like this. So determine an initial basic feasible solution to the following transportation problem by northwest corner rule. Compute transportation cost, and I'll add one more, whether there is a degenerate or non-degenerate solution. So note that there is a demand here, O1, O2, O3, O4, these are all horizon, and D1, D2, D3, these are all destination. And instead of demand, there is a BG also. Instead of supply, there is a AI also. Correct? And note that, so before going to start northwest corner rule, you people are remember two things. So one is the northwest corner rule. We are going to start always cell number 1, 1. Look at that here on. This is cell number 1, 1. What about this one? So cell number 2, 3. This one 2, 3. What about this one? Cell number 4, 2. So you're able to identify how is the cell number. But actually this one, northwest corner rule. So we are going to start always step number 1, the cell number 1, 1. The very important cell number 1, 1. So what about this cell number? So that is 2, 2. Okay. What about this cell number? 3, 2. So this is the way to identify. So that is method number 1. So first thing, just we added what is the demand total. So demand total and supply total should be same only. Okay. So 18 plus 9 plus 7. So 34. Okay. This total is 34. And 5 plus 8, 13. 13 plus 7, 20. 20 plus 14, 34. Yes, very good. So row total, column total should be same. So hence, the transportation problem is balance. Hence, the transportation problem is balance. Note that, guys. This question number of time repeated. Number of time. When TP is balanced. So you're supposed to write this equation. Summation of AI is equal to summation of Bj. It's a very important one. When TP is balanced, summation of AI is equal to summation of Bj. When TP is unbalanced, summation of AI is not equal to Bj. Or summation of demand is equal to summation of supply is also correct. In statement wise, summation of availability and summation of requirement, that is also transportation is problem is balanced. So always we are going to write the step number 1, hence TP is balanced because supply total is 34 and demand total is also 34. And I remember, I told you already, step number 1, we are always going to start cell number 1, 1. Okay. And step number 2, when row 0 happen, we'll move on to column. When row 0 happen, we'll move on to column. When column 0, we'll move on to row. So simple one, row 0 happen, we'll move to column. When column 0 happen, we have to move row. So let's see. So we are going to start. Okay. The first one. The first one, we are always going to start cell number 1, 1. And note that many statistical teacher, they guide you. So directly in the table itself, you are marking as another allocation, and directly you have to do and go to the, what is that? Transportation card. Sorry, guys. So that is not correct. So we are going to solve the complete problem. Then only we'll get complete 5-mark question. Let me start first one. Yes, you have to put small allocation there. So cell number, so 1, 1. So x11 is equal to minimum of. So look at that. We are in 1, 1. The end point is 5. The end point is 5. And the row end point is 5. And column end point, that is supply and demand. The demand is 7. Okay. Which is the minimum number? 5 out of 7. Yes, minimum number is 5. Yes, mark it to the small box. Minimum number is 5. Then we need to subtract from supply and demand. 5 minus 5, 0. 7 minus 5, 2. 7 minus 5, 2. Yes. Now guys, note that. So this is always row. This is always column. Yes. The first one, cell number 1, 1. So x11 is equal to minimum is 5, the row end and column end 7, and that minimum is 5. Put it as a small allocation in the box 5. Subtract 5 minus 5, 0, and 7 minus 5 is 2. Fine. Okay, first one is done. Now we are in here. Row 0 is happened. Row 0. So now we'll move on to column, the next column on B. Yes, I repeat, row 0 happen, we'll move on to column. Column 0 happen, we'll move on to row. Okay. Now we'll jump into row 0's happen. Now there is a column will enter. Yes, row 0 finish. Now we are going to enter column. Column, what is that? Cell number 2, 1. Okay. So x21 is equal to minimum of endpoint is 8 and column endpoint is 2. 8, 2. Minimum is equal to 2. Allocate first. Minimum is equal to 2. Subtract. 8 minus 2 is 6 and 2 minus 2 is 0. Yes, guys. Now we are in column 0 happen. We'll move on to row. Yes, column 0 happen. We'll move on to row. Yes, what is cell number? Yes, cell number 2, 2. Cell number 2, 2. So x22 is equal to minimum of the endpoint is 6, row endpoint is 6 supply, and column endpoint demand is 9. Okay, in this 6, 9, minimum is equal to 6. Okay, minimum is equal to 6. 6 minus 6, 0. 9 minus 6, 3. Now we are in row 0 happen. We'll move on to column. Yes, row 0 happen. We'll move on to column. Okay, now row 0 happen. Now this cell number. What is the cell number? Yes, cell number 3, 2. Cell number 3, 2. X through 32 is equal to minimum of 7, 3. Look at that. Minimum of 7, 3. Okay. Minimum is equal to 3. Yes. Minimum is equal to 3. Subtract immediately. 7 minus 3 is 4. 4 and 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay. Now row 0 happen. So we'll move on to, sorry. Column 0 happen. So we'll move on to row. Okay. Yes, we'll jump into here. So column 0 ಆಯ್ತು. ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ row ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. Yes. We'll go for row. This one. Yes. What is that? cell number 3, 3. Cell number 3, 3. X33 is equal to minimum of open bracket 4, 18. So minimum is 4. Yes, you're supposed to write minimum is 4. So subtract 0 and here 14. Look at that, every transportation problem, this is the last cell number 4, 3. They are only the end point. They are only the end point. And here, yes, cell number 4, 3. So X43 is equal to minimum of 14, 14. The minimum is equal to, look at that, last cell number, when we got same digit number. Note it, last cell number, when we got same both demand and supply. So what we are feeling, yes, what are all we are doing, everything is correct. So the sum is almost over. So minimum is 14. Here also 0. Here also 0. Yes, problem almost 60% is done. Now we are going to check it. 0 is happened. Yes, 0. Here also 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 0. Yes, guys. So how to identify whether I'm doing is correct or what? Look at that last cell number here only. Every question last cell number only you people are getting. But same number you got. So you feel it. Whatever I'm doing is 100% correct. Definitely I'll get up to here 3 mark question. Okay, after that, we are going to write IBFS, initial basic feasible solution. Initial basic feasible solution. How are we going to write? This way. So X11 is equal to 5. So X21 is equal to 2. So X22 is equal to 6. Similarly, X32 is equal to 3. Similarly, X33 is equal to 4. And finally, X43 is equal to 14. This is IBFS, initial basic feasible solution. So after that, we are going to do transportation cost. The formula, double summation Cij into Xij. Double summation Cij into Xij. Yes. So you have to write formula compulsory. So TC. Now we are going to multiply. So how it is? Look at that. This into this. So we're going to multiply. So 5 into 2 plus. So 2 into 3 plus 6 into 3 plus 3 into 4 plus 4 into 7 plus, so 14 into 2. Yes. So we are going to check it. So what is the answer for that? Take your calculator. So you open bracket, close bracket. Vivardhan, tell me answer.
102.
So let's see. One not two. Okay, fine. The answer is 102. Thank you. Yes, guys, answer is 102. So after that, I told you to find whether it is a degenerate or non-degenerate also. So we are able to find out whether the above TP is degenerate or non-degenerate. Yes, get ready. How to identify, sir? Very simple. How many IBFS are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now 6, there is a gap. M plus N minus 1. You have to write 6. M nothing but how many O's are there? A nothing, N nothing but how many D's are there? Okay. O's is 4 here. Plus N is also 3 minus 1. So 6. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. So 6 is equal to 6. So what do you feel it? So what are the comment you are going to write? The above TP is the above TP is non-degenerate solution. Non-degenerate solution. If less than comes, for example, 5 less than 6, then degenerate solution. Guys, this is the first method to solve northwest corner rule. Hope you so understand. And we go for second sum also. Yes. We go for second sum. Before that, I repeat once. Count how many IBFS are there. M nothing, M plus N minus 1 formula. 6, M is 4. 4 O's are there. And N, 3 D's are there added. So 6, 6, obviously equal to. So that the above TP is non-degenerate solution. Okay, we'll go for second sum. The northwest corner rule. We'll see. Yes. My second problem is ready. So this is the solve transportation problem using northwest corner rule. So using northwest corner rule and find transportation cost and whether degenerate or non-degenerate. Okay, take out your calculator. Check whether this problem is balanced or unbalanced. 500 plus 200 plus 800 is 800. So 400 plus 200 is 600. 600 plus 200 is 800. Okay, exactly correct. So now we are writing the transportation problem is balance. Yes, what is the equation? Summation of AI is equal to summation of Bj. Because supply total and demand total is same. The summation of AI is equal to summation of Bj. Yes. Now, obviously, we told you already. So how to start? Cell number 1, 1. We are going to start. And whether row 0 happen, we'll move on to column. Column 0 happen, we'll move on to row. Yes. We'll start cell number 1, 1. Northwest corner root, always we are going to start. So cell number 1, 1, x11 is equal to minimum of, so end point is 500, 400. 500, 400. So minimum here, 400 is the minimum. Yes. Oh, allocation is here. Sorry. So 400, we have to write like this. Minimum is 400 and subtract. 500 minus 400 is 100. 400 minus 400, 0. Now we are column 0. We'll move on to row. Yes. Column 0, we'll move on to row. Now we are getting to cell number 1, 2. Cell number 1, 2, x12 is equal to minimum of, so we have a 200 and we have a 200. Oh my God. Yes. We have a 200, 200. So minimum is 200. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Minimum is 200, 200. Sorry. Yes. Small correction happened. Guys. Okay. Fine. Ready. Minimum is 100 is there, na? Yes, 100, 200. So minimum is 100. Okay. 100 minus 0. 200 minus 100 is 100. Now row 0 happened. We'll move on to column. Yes. Now cell number This is 100 is the minimum. So cell number 2, 2. Cell number 2, 2. X22 is equal to minimum of 200, 100. Minimum of 200, 100. Minimum is 100. Yes, again, write 100 here. And 200 minus 100 is 100. Now 100 minus 100, 0. Now we are in column 0. We'll move on to row. Yes, again, we are in cell number 2, 3. Cell number 2, 3. X23 is equal to minimum of 100, 200. Minimum of 100, 200. So minimum is 100. Okay. This goes to 0. This is 100. So row 0 happened. We'll move on to column. That is cell number 3, 3. So X33 is equal to minimum of 100, 100. We told you before, end of the box, end of the cell number 3, 3. There is the end point, but answers are same come. That is 100, 100. So whatever we are doing is 100% correct. So cell number 3, 3. So that is equal to 100. Now exactly. So put it 100 here. And this goes to 0. This goes to 0. Check it out. All the answers are correct. Now 0 is okay. 0, 0. Here also 0. Here also 0. So now we are going to write IBFS, initial basic feasible solution. Now x11 is equal to 400 and x12 is equal to 100 and x22 is equal to 100 and x33 is equal to 100. Finally, x33 is equal to 100. These are the IBFS, initial basic feasible solution. Now transportation cost, double summation Cij into Xij. So get ready answer. So, okay, now 400 into 8. So 400 into 8. Please answer, tell me. And 100 into 4. Plus, take your time, no problem. Then 100 into 5. 100 into 5 plus 100 into 6 plus, so 100 into 3. So root. Let's see what could be the answer. Okay, it takes time to tell answer. Okay, answer is 5,000. Thank you. Answer is 5,000. Now check whether degenerate or non-degenerate. So that is also that. So we'll identify. Check properly answer once again. So don't tell wrong answer. Okay. Now, how many allocations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay. The formula m plus n minus 1. 5. How many m's are there? 5. Oh, sorry. How many m is 3? This is 5, okay. And this is 3. 3 plus d also 3 minus 1. So 5, 5. Exactly 5 is equal to 5. Okay. The final comment is the above TP is non-degenerate. The TP is non-degenerate solution. Only two things are there. So one is called degenerate, nothing but less than, equal to nothing but greater than. Guys, hope you understand the second problem. So answer is 5,000. So we'll go question number 3. transportation sum. We'll go question number 3. Okay, this one. Guys, get ready. Question number 3. We are going to do a northwest corner rule. Fine. So already total is given. Can you check it once? So 8 plus 8, 150. 150 plus 60 is 210. Okay, correct. And 160 plus 50, 250. Okay, we're able to write it. The TP. So the TP is balance. The TP is balance. Summation of AI is equal to summation of BJ. Yes, exactly correct. Because 210 availability and requirement. So total availability is equal to requirement. Okay, now ready with that? First one. So we are always going to start cell number 1, 1 and cell number 1, 1. We are going to start. Row 0 happen, we'll move on to column. Column 0 happen, we'll move on to row. Okay, ready? So here 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. This right, nothing will happen. So cell number 1, 1, x11 is equal to minimum of 60, 50. Minimum of 60, 50. Minimum is 50. Let's mark it as 50. So 50 minus 50 is 0. 60 minus 50, 10. Now there is a column 0 happen. We'll move on to row. Yes. Cell number 1, 2. So x12 is equal to minimum of 10, 80. Minimum of 10, 80. So minimum is 10. The minimum is 10. So 10 minus 10, 0. 80 minus 10, 70. Okay, now column 0. We'll move on to row. Okay, this one. So cell number 1, 3. So x13 is equal to minimum of so just a minute. So this 0 will move on to that. So 10, 60, 70. So 10, 0. So here there is a 70. So just a minute, guys. So just a minute, something happened. We'll go once again. Okay. Yes. So cell number 1, 1. Okay. So x11 is equal to minimum 60, 50. Minimum is 50. Okay. Minimum is 50. This is 10. And this is 0. Okay. Now the row 0, column 0 happened. We'll move on to row. Okay. Cell number 1, 2. So here 80, 60. Oh, okay. Here happened something wrong. Okay. So just a minute. Okay, here we are in 1, 2, na? 10, 80 will come. So minimum is 10. Okay. The minimum is 10. Okay. So here 70 comes. So this goes to 0. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, correct. Row 0 happened. We'll move on to column. So there is a problem. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now we'll go like this. Yeah, now is in correct path. So cell number row 0 happened. We'll move on to column 2, 2. Cell number 2, 2. X22 is equal to minimum of 70, 70. Oh, okay. Minimum 70, 70. The minimum is 70. Yes. So this is also 0. This is also 0. I told you before, end of the cell number 3, 3, that is the end point, will get same digit number, isn't it? But here, in the middle only, we got 0, 0. I mean, 70, 70, 0, 0. Guys, note it. It's a very, very important one. When the end point 3, 3, so there only will get all the transportation problem sums. There's the end part, the last part. But this problem, in the middlemost only, we got a 0. So that time, what we'll do, in mathematics, the people are taught you like this. So this is the box here. Okay. Now, obviously, this is the last part to get an answer. But now VR is here only. Here also we get 0. Here also we get 0. We'll move on to diagonal. We'll move on to diagonal. When the middle of the sum we got 0, so we'll move on to diagonal. So diagonal in the sense, we'll jump into here. So this box. So that, okay, now we are jumping to diagonal. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಜಂಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಸೆಲ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಸೊ 3, 3, ಸೊ x33 is equal to, so minimum of 80, 80. So minimum is equal to 80. Yes, there is the same number already there. So 80 is equal to 80. This is also 0. This is also 0. As noted in this question, very important. So in the last part, obviously we like it. Oh, that is answer is 0. Same number come. But here is the middlemost come. So we'll move on to diagonal. Now, IBFS, initial basic feasible solutions are, so x11 is equal to 50, x12 is equal to 10, and x22 is equal to 70, and x33 is equal to 80. So only 1, 2, 3, 4 allocations are there. Now, transportation cost is equal to formula. Compulsory you have to write Cij into Xij. Okay, thank you for the answer. Just wait for a minute. Open bracket, 50 into 8, this one. Then 10 into 7 plus, so 10 into 7 plus 70 into 8. So 70 into 8 plus 80 into 5. So 80 into 5 is equal to, what is the total transportation cost? Answer is 1,430. Yes, answer is 1,430. So let me check whether it's degenerate or non-degenerate. Check it once again, answer. Please check it once again. Okay, now we'll move on to whether degenerate or non-degenerate. So we are going to identify whether degenerate or non-degenerate. Okay, ready with that? How many allocations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is m plus n minus 1. 4. M is 3 and n also 3. So this is m and this is also n. 3 plus 3, 6 minus 1. So 4. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. So definitely 4 is less than 5. 4 is less than 5. So the TP is degenerate. The TP is degenerate solution. The TP is degenerate solution. Guys, this is the third problem. So we are going to, we are finishing that. So answer is 1,430. Confirmation, yes. And we got less than comes here. So the above TP is non-degenerate solution. The above TP is non-degenerate solution. Okay, this is northwest corner rule. And note that important one, I told you already. So guarantee question this one for the coming year. How to start this northwest corner rule? We're always going to start cell number 1, 1. Okay. After that, row 0 happen, we'll move on to column. The row 0 happen, so we'll move on to column. Okay. So column 0 happened. We'll move on to row. Okay. So let's see. So where is the cursor point? Okay, here only. Okay. So row 0 will move on to column immediately. So column 0 will move on to row. So this is the technique we are using. And note it, always the end point, end cell number, we are getting answer. Here only, that is the final answer. But previous question we got in the middle 0. So we'll move on to diagonal. Noted, this is very important. We'll move on to diagonal. So on the next video tomorrow, I will send you matrix minima method or least cost method. So after that, I'm going to solve it for linear programming problem. That is the section C. Post main, we have a 7 question. We are going to solve it as 4. And section C also there. There is the second main. 4 questions are there. We're able to write 2. So in that, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 35th question is compulsory fixed question that is called linear programming problem. The very important, the guarantee 5-mark question. So we should concentrate more sum on that. And here section C post main. So 25th question, 26th question, 27th question, 28th question, 29th question, 30th and 31st. So this is index number. This is interpolation, extrapolation. These two theoretical distribution. This is inference leave off, and these two OR. Here we should concentrate replacement theory, important one, game theory, and transportation problem, and inventory theory. And these 4, they are going to ask 2 technique. So very simple. Even theoretical also we can leave off. Even inference also, definitely OR will take care. So, but you should know the 4 technique. Replacement theory, we have a 2 row sums and 3 row sums also there. Game theory, maximum minimax principle, dominance principle also there. And transportation, 2 technique, northwest corner rule and matrix minima method, inventory. There is a model 1 and model 2 also there. So in the all question paper, what I observed, model 1 is almost repeated question. Repeated in the sense they are going to ask model 1 only. Because how to identify model 1? Whether shortage cost is not allowed. Nothing but C2 is not there. So we are going to do it, that is model 1. So model 2 C2 is not there. So that is called model 2. Might be 2-mark question also come. Yeah, definitely. So you people are concentrate. Hardly exam is 13 days more, guys. Please concentrate. Statistics and accountancy, the scoring subject, and even business studies, economics, you should work hard. Otherwise, there is the problem happen. So, okay. Thank you so much for watching my video. If any query, please put it in our comment box and subscribe my channel. If anybody want, your friends, your other college friends, definitely send it my videos. If anything wanted, so always welcome. Please put your any query in comment box and please subscribe my channel and put it by bell icon. Whenever I send the video, so you'll get definitely notification. Okay. Thank you also for the, one person is backside, so he gave me answer. So that thank you so much.